Alright, I am going to show you guys how to detail your car at home. I understand this is like an overwhelming amount of stuff. We're not going to use all of this. We're going to start with a couple things. So find yourself a good, relatively cheap car wash. I like Inquires Gold because it foams a lot for what you get. This is like, you can find this for less than $20. You can find them even in a gallon for like 25 bucks. And they last you forever. I've had that for like a year. The second thing you want to find, especially if you drive a lot of highway miles or a lot of start and stop, is an all-purpose cleaner for your wheels, and then you can dilute it down too if you want to use it on like paint. If you don't have like a tar remover, just don't ever do that in direct sunlight. But I'm gonna kind of break down how to wash your car and detail it at home safely without causing damage to your car, especially when you have one like this. Cool, so step one is just gonna be our vacuum and our initial interior detail. You're gonna see it throughout the video, but you're gonna notice I did this afterwards. Maybe I got a little bit overzealous. Please do your detail and your vacuum first, because the whole ground is gonna be wet, so you're gonna just track in water. It just makes it messy. Please do the interior detail first. prepping for our pre-soak. I like to wet the wheels down first. I notice if I use an all-purpose cleaner on my wheels, if they're hot at all or they're in the sunlight, they seem to be streaky. If I wet them down first, I also notice that it doesn't leave residue behind. So you can do what I do. You can choose to wet down your wheels first or not. I like to pre-wet down my car and my wheels. But as we go, we're gonna pre-soak it, and then we're gonna put a layer of foam over the car just to help hold everything in place. It's gonna help lift the grime and the road debris off the car, off the paint, as well as help ease up some of the brake dust. Right here, you'll notice that little circular thing I put in the bucket with a lot of area for debris to fall through. That's an Adams grit guard. They're like $20, but some people use a 2-bucket method where you have a clean and a dirty bucket. This allows you to kind of scrub your mitt on your grit guard, and all of the debris will fall below the guard. And then when you kind of splash water around your bucket, it doesn't kick up the grit. It keeps it below the bucket, so you can use one. Right here, you're gonna notice me touching the tires and the actual wheel a lot with my hands on the rims. I'm doing a road debris test and a brake dust test. So I've broken up most of the grime with an all-purpose cleaner. I'm gonna retreat it with the ABC the second time around, and you're gonna notice the difference on my hands. Just all the debris that's come off, basically without scrubbing the tire at all.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. It was a crush, but I couldn't get enough. It was a rush, but I gave it up. It was a crush. Now I might have wanna said too much, but that's all it was, so I gave it up. I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all
Awesome, now we're at step 3. So we've got past our initial pre-soak. Now this is the actual soak that matters, where we're gonna do like the real Decon car with our actual mint. So we're going around the car right now. We're applying a liberal amount of foam. You'll notice it runs a little bit more. Generally when you really see it stick to the car, especially after you've done a pre-soak, it actually means that like without really having to scrub, it's lifted a lot of the debris off the car. So right now we're doing an additional soak. Yeah, you'll notice me pointed out right there. But we're soaking it down. And this is our actual decontamination portion where we're gonna start scrubbing with our mint. So this section is going to be more important for paint, less for glass. But you're going to notice while I'm scrubbing, I'm not using circular motions. I'm either going up and down, left and right, or working in a crosshatch pattern. This is going to mitigate any type of scratching or swirling on your actual paint, especially a paint like this where it's discontinued is pretty rare. It's pretty costly to get this repaired or to get imperfections buffed out. So best practice, make sure you do a panel, you're going to turn over your mint. You can do a second panel, then you're going to rinse it off in the grit guard, and then you're going to kind of re-go through each panel. It's a pretty steady process. It doesn't really take all that long, but it's going to make sure that you don't scratch your paint.
Second time is
So you'll notice here, I pulled the car up to dry it. A bit of an error on my part. So step 4 should be cleaning out all of your crevices. That's going to be your seals, your door handles, your door jams, anything where soap or grime can get stuck in. Generally, you want to clear that out first before you dry it off, because you're going to notice later in this video, I have to go through the front trunk, the rear trunk, and then the hardtop hatch in both the door jams and clear all of the soap out. So do yourself a favor, either grab a spray bottle filled with water or just the regular hose on a low setting and start to spray out all those areas before you dry it off. This should be step 5, but it's step 4. For the purposes of the video, we're going to call this step 5, which is the actual dry. What I would say about this portion, unless you're using anti-ionizer that removes all of your calcified deposits and all of those deposits out of the regular hose water or tap water, which most of us don't have, make sure you properly dry the car. Otherwise, it's just going to result in water spots, and they build up over time, and then they're super difficult to get out.
Cool. Looks good. Okay, I'm gonna roll some wheels for you guys. We're gonna get the car start. We're gonna have to mark some wheels. So we're gonna start this up. Maybe I'll lean down. You want to do the interior detail first and then we'll do the last? Cool. And I'll cut this video up too.
I'd like to thank everybody for getting to the end of the video. If you have any questions or you're in the Yuba City area in California and you just want a quick detail, or somebody who's not going to charge you an obscene amount to help you wash your car, just reach out. Thanks for watching. Bye.